Hola, mamas. How are you all doing? How are you, little ones? I hope you're all splendid. Well, me and mine are doing hanky panky. Today's immunization day, and you know what that means. I do hope you do take. I hope you take your immunizations really seriously. There's a reason why we do immunizations. Okay, I'm talking about immunizations today, but I know how painful immunization can be and how sometimes that makes us want to skip. But please, it's very important. Okay, let's get these little ones. Let's protect them the best way we can. Okay, that's one. Or the reason why I always sing exclusive, exclusive, exclusive. Protect your babies as best as you can. Okay, so today I want to be answering your question about why you should do exclusive. This is a question that some persons have asked me outrightly, and it's a question I know some persons are having in your mind. So, if you know why, if you know the benefits of exclusive, maybe it's make it easier for you to make do with it's babies that do exclusive won't eat afterwards. So I'm not gonna do exclusive mentality. Okay, so why should you do exclusive? I already define what exclusive is as feeding your baby only breast milk, not breast milk and water, not breast milk and medicines, not breast milk and agbo, only water for the first 6 months of life. Okay, so why should you do exclusive? You should do exclusive because number one, God made it that way. Yeah, hallelujah. You really giving that a thought? Don't you think that that's a way of the Almighty telling you that this is what I want you to feed your baby? Okay, all right. Well, but in all seriousness, um, breast milk has everything that a baby needs. In the first 1 year of life, a baby's major nutrients is from breast milk. Get what I said? The first 1 year of life, the major nutrients a baby needs are gotten from breast milk or can be gotten from breast milk. Okay, but at 6 months, you begin to need to introduce solids to supplement some things. Okay, with breast milk, you don't have to worry about the iron content, the calcium content, the potassium content, the magnesium content, the whatever content, because everything is in its right proportion, the way God made it to be. Okay. Another reason is breast milk. Your body works as your baby demands. Okay. So let's say in the first month of life, of course, the baby's intake will be lower than the second month of life. Guess what? In the second month of life, your breast milk supply also increases. This is how it works. The more the baby takes, the more the demand, the more the supply. Isn't that just amazing? That it's not that you breastfeed to a point and then you start lacking breast milk because your baby is now eating too much. No, the more your baby eats, the more you're gonna produce breast milk. So there is never a time where you're out of it. There's never a time where there is shortage per se. Okay. Another thing is your body knows the nutritional needs of your baby. It's like I do use this example. Some research proposes that the babies in the womb know what they want to eat or what they need, not what they want to eat, what they need at a particular developmental phase. So sometimes you see a woman craving things that are protein related. It's because at that time the baby needs protein. Sometimes you see a woman craving things that are carbohydrate related. That's what the baby needs. It hasn't been proven, but some research, some materials proposes this, that this is what happens. It's same thing with a baby. Okay, so if in the first 1 month of life your baby needs more of iron, I'm giving an instance. Okay, your body is going to produce more iron in the breast. If you get to the point where your baby needs more magnesium, of course that's more of that to be produced. That's how the body has been wired to work. Okay. um okay, we have other things like it helps mother and baby bond. You know, it helps mother and babies, maybe mother and baby bond. Another thing is you hear this that breast milk is the first immunization given to a baby. I don't know if you've had that, but it's the first immunization given to a baby, meaning that before you're able to give your baby BCG and Rota 1 and just other immunizations, first immunizations you give here in Nigeria, those are the two. I think there are three, but those are two of them. The first thing you give your baby is breast milk, right? When you're still giving that baby that breast milk, especially the first one, the yellow one, colostrum, it immunizes your baby because breast milk is heavily laden with antibodies. You can Google what antibodies are, but then they are what help our bodies to fight diseases and illnesses. Okay. You're told in antenatal or immunization if you use a a government hospital or even a government approved hospital, they'll tell you that if you're sick, breastfeed. Even if you're sick, breastfeed. You are scared that, oh, I'm having malaria, the malaria will get to the baby. No. Once if you're breastfeeding when you're sick, the baby enjoys it better. Let me explain. Once you get sick, your antibodies are activated. A lot of them are produced. and this is passed to the baby in higher quantity. Do you see? So this is me telling you that if you're sick, it does not mean you don't have to breastfeed. It would be very hard. I've been sick while nursing this baby, and I knew it was hard to breastfeed. But if you do that, you're doing a baby a very good, great amount of good. Okay, so breast milks contain antibodies. They keep the babies from being sick. You will not have issues. You hardly see exclusively breastfed babies have issues of ear infections, diarrhea, constipation, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. I didn't have any of that with any of my babies. Okay, the common sicknesses that disturb newborns. Your babies will be protected from it because of the antibodies in your breast milk. Formulas do not contain antibodies. Nothing else contains antibodies, just your breast milk. Okay. Now, another reason is with breast milk, you don't have to worry about the mixing. It's already mixed up. But when you want to make formula, you have to be very conscious. If you mix it too light, your baby won't get enough food, won't get enough nutrients. If you mix it too thick, you risk constipating your baby. You see, all of that can be prevented by exclusively breastfeeding. Okay? And the best of it all is it's free. It is free. You don't have to pay nothing. Do you know how expensive formula is right now? Do you know how expensive formulas are? Hey, God, I beg go. You call it baby milk. Do you know how expensive that thing is right now? It's so expensive. And that's why you see some moms will be like, I can't afford this. I want to start giving the baby cow milk. Cow milk is not recommended for babies below 1 year. Okay. So there's this thing I used to always say. If you don't even need formula. If all of us settle down and say one breastfeed this thing properly, but formula makers will go out of markets because you don't need it. In the first 1 year of life, yeah, I can keep giving breast milk. With my first, I use breast milk for everything. I use breast milk when she started taking solids. I used to use breast milk for her foods. That's what I mix. I don't use I didn't buy formula, but I didn't buy formula at all. The first milk I bought for her was when she was 1 year old. Okay, all right, but that's not what I'm talking about today. What I'm saying is exclusively breastfeeding is gonna save you a whole lot of cost. All the money you used to be buying baby milk, gather it, gather it, gather it. It's easy to buy Bitcoin for that baby. Yes, I'm a crypto mama. Easy to buy Bitcoin for that baby, even if it's 0.00000 Bitcoin can buy. It's to pay that baby better in the future than giving the baby formula. Okay. And then for those that say, I don't need to buy formula. I'll start giving Gary, I'll start giving pap, I'll start giving this, I'll start giving that. Like I said in my last video, I don't tell an adult what to do. Mine is to provide you the necessary information. Do with it what you want, okay? You see, most of these things they might have the protein, the carbohydrate, the 6 classes of food. You could arrange that. But then you forget things like iron. Do you know iron is what is used in the production of blood? Very, very, very important. You can't joke with iron. Most formula you in fact you'll see that if you check the bodies of most of the formulas you buy, you see iron fortified. Iron fortified. If it is not iron fortified, it is not even recommended for your baby. That's because they need iron at this stage a lot. Okay, and in most of these foods that you think you're going to give to your baby, they do not contain iron in the proportion or the quantity that your baby might require. Okay. And then, oh yeah, I was joking about this with moms when I went for immunization today. So they asked somebody if she gives her baby water, and she said no. And then some other moms were like trying to shade her, like, how would she give it? And I'm like, but I don't give my baby. I don't. Since we're all sitting down together and we're already friendly, I could boldly tell them that I don't give my babies water. I don't. And they're like, no, 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 So one other mom, we all got talking and we're like, you don't even need to carry load. Anywhere you are going with the food. One mom says when the baby cries and she give the water and the baby will calm down. I say, the beginner do collect breast. He said, that she feels like if the baby finish drinking breast, the baby will still need water because when she takes tea, she takes water. Okay, I'm not even going to talk about that. But what I'm trying to say is, yeah, they carry the food, they waka. You don't have to be worrying about dragging cup here, flax here, bottle here, this one, that one. You're just catwalk and go your way with your extra diaper and wipe and change of clothes, and you're good to go because anywhere that your baby cries, you have the food right here. Is that not beautiful? Okay, so I hope this video is making somebody really, really consider doing exclusive. I told you before, if you've already been mixed feeding or even on the formula feeding and you want to start up exclusive at any point within the first 6 months of life, you can. It's just like to be harder because maybe your baby might be used to the taste of formula already, or the excuse me, but you can still start up exclusive. All right. So good afternoon, sir. Okay, so let me leave you with this, okay? The formula that you're running to, the formula you are running to and crazy about because it's so fucking expensive and it makes you feel good about yourself that you are giving your baby formula. Especially we Nigerians, I don't know about the whole of Africa, but I know we Nigerians, we place a lot of value on expensive things. Do you know that formula was made to imitate breast milk? Do you know? Do you know that they broke down breast milk to see the components in breast milk and then they tried to make formula to look like it? Are you aware? Are you aware? So tell me, how is formula or why would formula be better than breast milk? Hmm? Sleep on that, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.